Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Marcel Dewi Angeli. My register number 2110733008. Today, I would like to make a video about summary of a video about phonemes, allophones, and minimal pairs. There are three topics that we discuss in this material. It is phonemes, allophones, and minimal pairs. First, before we go to the topic, let me tell you what is phonology. Phonology is study of sound patterns in a language or dialect. To do phonology, we are going to use some of the features of phonetic sound and see how those features interact and lead to change in speech. First, phoneme. Phoneme is basic sound in a language. The concept you should write down in a concept of a phonology, and phoneme is a basic sound in language, or we maybe can say it is a basic constructive sound in a language. For instance, is the sound k. In English, if a phoneme, there are many different type k, such as the palatal cave in the word cute, or we can have an aspirate k in word kill, or even an aspirate k in word cake. But we hear them all at the same k, and that's what we mean by a phonemic. English has between 37 and 41 phonemes, depending on the dialect that you encounter, especially United Kingdom English versus American English. They sound slightly different and they have different number of phonemes. Japanese, for instance, only has 22, 5 different vowels, and has 17 consonants. Contrast this with English, which has between 13 and 16 metals. Tau has 106 phonemes, which is just an absolute absurd number of phonemes. We can meet Tau people if we're looking for a good speaker who can pronounce so many phonemes and they can make pretty much every sound. And this is English vowel and English consonant. Next, minimal pairs. Minimal pairs are a word that differ in only one sound, but have differ in meaning. Phonemes using minimal pairs. For find phonemes in easy way, we can use minimal pairs. For example, pig and big. They differ only in one sound. The P and B is different while the rest of the word is exactly the same. Even in only one sound differ, the meaning are different, so the meaning of pig is not the same as big. This means that the words pig and big are minimal pairs. If the word is a minimal pair, it means they have different phonemes. Conclusion is P and B in word pig and big are phonemically distinct. P and B in phoneme is phonemic, and P and B in phon is phonetic. Phonemes as being that unit of the sound in our mind, like an abstract sound. Other words, the phoneme may have a bunch of different phonetic representation, for it all come out acoustically different or psychologically different, but we hear it as the same thing, so the phonetic aspect is the physical properties of the sound, while the phoneme will be the mental association we have from the sound. Next, allophone. Allophone meaning different phonetic representation, and phoneme being that mental representation, and all allophones have some environment that they are product. First, up, safe, face, face. There are some example. There are some voice in this example, but the difference just in the voice, one is long and one is shortened, like up and up. There are no minimal pairs here. In some scenarios, we have the not shortened A. In other scenario, we have shortened A. The environment that these sounds are in, here when A appears before voiceless consonant, do not have vocal folds vibrating and have vibration that A is shortened. Up and up, we can hear the difference in the length of the diphthong. Safe and safe, fast and fast, we didn't have the difference. We don't necessarily notice that these are different sounds. So, the phonemic is the one that occurs in most places. We can say A, the length, and 1 is the phoneme because it occurs in almost everywhere. A and A are in complementary distribution. This is some example. Now, phonemes listen to allophone, so the short A occurs before the allophone, A, and the other one occurs everywhere else. So, this is the difference between phoneme and allophones, so a phoneme can have multiple allophones. Conclusion: Phonology is study of sound pattern in a language or dialect. To do phonology, we are going to use some of the features of phonetic sound and see how those features interact and lead to change in speech. Phoneme is basic sound in a language. The concept we should write down in a concept of a phonology and phoneme is a basic sound in a language, or we maybe can say it is a basic constructive sound in a language. Minimal pairs are a word that differ in only one sound but have differ in meaning. Phonemes using minimal pairs. For fine phonemes, in easy way, we can use minimal pairs. Allophone meaning different phonetic representation and phoneme being the mental representation. And all allophone have some environment that they are product. These 3 points are interconnected with each other and cannot be spared from each other. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.